So we've got the Sideline Rise. This is going to be another evolution that will take a silver from 74, 70 something rated all the way up to an 83. Now, obviously, there's going to be a few players that will be considered the better options. We've got a big one in, I believe, Silas coming in with some lovely stats of an upgrade. Now, the big thing that you don't want to mess up with this, and you definitely don't want to make this mistake, is that we do have a silver tournament coming up very, very soon. If you go into play and you're looking in live events, we have got the World Tour Silver Superstars League. We're going to have 20 attempts at this, and you don't want to mess it up because it's got 13 days to go and it has to be a silver team. So obviously we do need a minimum of one World Tour Silver Superstar, which you should have had by now. More than likely they'll bring another one out close to the time. But you want to make sure your silver team is absolutely ready. So make sure that you are not utilizing anybody in this evolution that you don't want to keep for that silver team. Now, that being said, there's going to be plenty of upgrades that you can go with. It is going to be 4 different levels. We're going to get level 1, which is sprint speed, acceleration, passing, defending. You're going to get the play style rapid. You have agility balance going up 15 each, which is massive. Jumping, weak foot up to 3, winger plus and reactions. Then we have ball control, dribbling, composure 15, aggression, strength, shooting. Level 4 is going to be sprint speed, acceleration, stamina, passing, and a playstyle in first touch. This is going to be 4 different levels of play 2, win 1, win 1. So 6 games in total to get your player up to this sort of level. They will be obviously max out at like 85, 70s. So it's not going to necessarily be a crazy upgrade in terms of, it's not going to make them into like an 85, 86 beast, but it's definitely a big upgrade for a lot of people. Now, it's going to be predominantly for your wingers more than anything. You can see that the pace upgrade is going to be pretty extensive. So I would be looking at some of the better ones, like Nonto is going to be a big one for Leeds, especially being in the Prem now. We obviously know Silas is going to be a fantastic one again, and you'll be able to see from just the stats itself. It's a solid card of an upgrade that you could start. And naturally, if you've got anybody else that you've kind of thrown in for your past and present team, or if I'm building a Man U team, for instance, if I have any silvers that I could throw in there, absolutely fantastic. So there's going to be plenty of upgrades you can go. If I went for a 64, you can see it goes all the way up to 79 still. So it's not even that it's that little of an upgrade, because you can even go to bronzes, which I think is going to be absolutely massive for this sort of upgrade. Now, if we do take our chances over on Footbin, we'll be able to see a bit of the evolutions coming in. So we've obviously got the Sideline Rush here. We're going to go with the human. Apparently, Footbin really is clamping down on these robots. But in general, we'll be able to see some of the populars. So Nonto is going to be that number 1 shout. Silas will always be up there as well. Oscar Bob, fantastic option again, going for the silvers. I can imagine he's coming in 6.7, pretty reasonable to be fair. If you are building that Man City team, I mean, that's the easiest option to go for. He's going to be a phenomenal choice that you can go with. We've got Silas again, Nonto. We've got someone from Dortmund. We're looking at Ligue 1 there as well. Just looking at any kind of names. George seems to be in pretty much most of these in general, and he can play across the board, right mid, left wing striker. So has all of that ability, which is nice. So we are looking at key component leagues, major Prem, basically. You kind of see a few of them throwing themselves out. They are always going to be your kind of fan favourites. And if we do look at someone like Lamptey, who is obviously going to be a right back in the Prem, you can see the upgrade in itself. 3 pace, 6 shooting, 10 passing, 4 dribbling, 10 on the physical. Nothing really defensive, because obviously it's for a right mid. So if you did then want to go with something like the Shadow, I don't think it's the worst in the world, but it definitely is going to be much better for a right mid, if anything. So overall, I do think this is going to be a standard nice one. I'll probably put Nonto in it, as I did manage to get him untradeable. But like I say, the big mistake that you don't want to make is by putting Nonto in and then thinking, oh, I didn't get Garincha. Who's going to be my right mid? Now, he can play left mid. Again, you've got to figure out what team's going in there and maybe putting a concept of that team in so that you've got your World Tour Silver ready, so you can give yourself the best option in it. So let me know down below what you think about this evolution. Are you doing the silvers? Is there any of your team going into it? Leave a comment down below and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.